It is Wednesday, so we're checking on the world of real estate. Today's Real Estate Real Talk is about closing costs and how they can catch a lot of young home buyers off guard. There's actually a new survey from Rocket Mortgage that found 41% of home buyers were actually surprised by what they owed. So let's get ahead of that with Los Angeles real estate agent Carrie White joining me right now. You're going to break this all down for us. What's up, Carrie?
Good morning. It is a good day to talk about money.
Yeah, well, seems like every day is a good day to talk about money. First, we have to know for the people out there who don't understand it, I, being one of them, what exactly is the closing cost?
Well, the closing costs are on top of your home purchase, and they are the fees associated with buying or selling a property. They cover the property itself from insurances, mortgage costs, lender fees, home appraisal, but they are paid by both buyer and seller. Nobody's getting out of it. They cover your escrow, or in other states, it's called title. California is an escrow state. It's really the cost to do their transaction, the people you're paying to help facilitate it, but not the brokers. It's your title insurance, your HOA document transfer fees if it's a condo, your homeowner's insurance, land transfer fees, say if you're in one of those types of states, and your property taxes, which are prorated based on when you close. Every state has different closing costs, so it's important to look at where you live and how those are different. But that's basically the cost to do business.
And you listed a lot of things there. Or what are some of the factors that could make those costs go up, or in some cases make those costs go down?
Well, most often those costs go up.
Yeah, I assume that.
Yeah. Things like your lender origination fees. A lot of these costs are built into the loan itself. Or you could be paying higher appraisal fees, whether that's a rush fee or the bank you're going with charges higher fees. You could be paying a point or points towards your loan, which helps you get a lower interest rate. Or you could be prepaying costs for the whole year, so you don't have to worry about that until the next year. Most oftentimes, closing costs higher than what you would expect. Buyers are caught off guard because they usually only calculate their loan fees and not transaction fees like the title or escrow costs, notaries, inspections, home appraisal, home inspections, follow-up home inspections. And okay, so how could they be lower? Really only if you're doing a cash deal, so you don't have your loan fees or your title insurance fees for the loan. Or say maybe you're buying new construction. A lot of time builders will give you a credit, which is great. Or the big one, a seller offers to pay your closing costs. So that's how they could get a little bit lower.
Okay. So we've been kind of vaguely talking about these numbers. You got to give us the real deal here, Carrie. How much money do people need to set aside?
Really, it's about 1% to 2% of your purchase price. So $1 million home, you're looking anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. And there's ways to get these paid. In some areas, you have local or state housing commissions authorized by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, which time buyers. Or some ways to get around this is look for loyalty programs with your banks. Some of your banks offer closing cost credits if the buyers are using them to purchase. Or you could ask the seller to pay if it's a slower market, which it's not. Or you can wrap these fees into your loan itself, so you're financing your closing costs, less cash out of pocket, or certain loans like an FHA loan.
All right, so we're giving people kind of advice beforehand. So what advice do you have? Because we don't want more people to get caught off guard. What can they do to prevent not knowing this cost or how much it's going to be for them to pay up?
Beautiful question. Work with a good real estate agent. Whenever we're writing offers for our clients, we tell them to budget in their closing costs. We go through, break down what those are, the closing costs that you need up front during a transaction, and then what you need when you close, which is about 3 to 4 days before you're ready to actually close your transaction or buy your house. But you need to make your offers knowing what these closing costs are so that you're not caught off guard, like you said. And then once you get into escrow, negotiate on any repair requests or really budgeting for how many upgrades you want to do, the repairs, your request for repair list that you're giving to the seller. Know that those closing costs are not going to go away. So understand really that closing costs are part of the home buying experience. They're on top of your down payment, and there's really no way to get around it. And they're required. So at the end of the day, budget your home purchase knowing that you have closing costs on top of that.
Certainly, we are now, with no excuse, all prepared for that dollar to come up and see how much it is. All right, make sure that you guys are following her for all of your real estate news and needs on Instagram at Carrie Ann, and then you subscribe to her YouTube channel. That is Carrie White Real Estate.